Something is different. You've been feeling it, haven't you? The signs, the changes, the whispers of something bigger coming. Let me tell you, you're not imagining it. Your time is here. Every hardship you faced, every tear you shed, every moment where you wanted to quit, it all had a purpose. I know what you're thinking. Why did it have to be so hard? Why did you have to struggle while others seemed to move ahead effortlessly? Why were you tested again and again, just when you thought relief was near? But listen carefully. Life wasn't punishing you. It was preparing you. Think of fire. When metal is placed in fire, does it weaken? No. It becomes stronger, sharper, more refined. And that's exactly what was happening to you. Every setback, every delay, every moment you thought was working against you was actually working for you. You weren't being rejected. You were being redirected. You weren't being buried. You were being planted. And now, the roots are deep, the foundation is solid, and it's time for you to rise. For too long, you felt like you were stuck in the waiting room of life. The constant delays, the unanswered prayers, the long nights spent questioning if you would ever get the chance to truly live your dream. But what if I told you those days are over? What if I told you that the struggles, the tears, the unanswered questions, they were all part of a divine process? A process designed to prepare you for this very moment. I know deep down you felt this coming for a while. Maybe you couldn't explain it, but there was a pull inside you, a sense that your breakthrough was right around the corner. You didn't understand why things weren't moving the way you wanted them to, but you kept believing. And now, the moment has arrived. I know you've asked yourself this before. Why was it so hard? Why did the universe test you so much? Why did it feel like everyone around you was moving forward while you stayed stuck? Why did the doors seem to slam shut just when you thought they'd open wide? But listen to me, chosen one, and understand this. Life was never meant to punish you. It was meant to prepare you. You've been in training. Every battle you fought was shaping you into the person you are becoming. Every setback wasn't rejection, it was redirection. Think about a warrior, someone who rises to face challenges, who enters the battlefield not knowing if they'll win, but knowing that they must fight. The warrior might lose battles, get knocked down, and even wonder if they're strong enough to carry on. But with each defeat, they grow. They become wiser, stronger, sharper. And when the moment comes for them to truly face their enemy, they are not the same person they were before. You, chosen one, are that warrior. You have been in the fire, and now, the universe is about to reveal your true strength. Everything you've been through has led to this moment. It wasn't for nothing. Your time is now. Have you felt it? Have you noticed how everything around you is changing? People who once felt like a part of your world are starting to fade. Old habits, old cycles, old ways of thinking that once served you no longer fit. Something is shifting, and deep inside, you feel it, the shift in your energy, in your circumstances, in your opportunities. At first, it might feel unsettling. You may feel confused or even frustrated. But I want you to understand something. This is not a setback. This is the universe making room for your rise. Things are being removed from your life because they no longer serve the person you're becoming. You are stepping into a new chapter, and it's a chapter of power, abundance, and limitless possibility. People who were draining your energy are falling away. You're realizing that you no longer need to explain yourself to anyone. You no longer need to fit into spaces that aren't meant for you. Those who couldn't support you, they will fade into the background. And as this happens, you may find yourself feeling a little alone at times. But let me tell you this, you're not alone. You're being prepared. The path ahead is clearing. You will soon begin to feel the weight you once carried lifting off your shoulders. The roadblocks you faced are crumbling, and opportunities that once seemed out of reach, they are now within your grasp. But here's the thing, if you want to step into this new season, you have to let go. Let go of the things, the thoughts, the people that were keeping you anchored in the past. It's time to release the hurt, the failure, the regret, the disappointments. These things serve their purpose. They shaped you. They taught you. but they no longer have a place in your future. Imagine you're about to board a plane. If the plane is carrying too much weight, it won't lift off. It will stay stuck, grounded. And that's what happens when you try to carry your past into your future. It keeps you from taking off. It keeps you from reaching your destination. So now it's time to let go. Release the past so you can rise. The universe is moving in your favor. Everything that you've been patiently waiting for is finally starting to unfold. Doors that were closed are swinging wide open. They said you wouldn't make it. They laughed at your dreams. They whispered behind your back. They called you foolish for believing. They questioned your every move, your every decision. But here's the truth that you've known deep down all along. Their doubt will never define you. When people can't see your vision, it's because they weren't meant to walk the same path. They were meant to be spectators in your story, not participants in your journey. And soon, those same people will be forced to watch as you rise. You see, there's a power in the process. There's a power in the quiet battles that no one ever saw. Your story, the story of your strength, of your relentless pursuit of what was meant for you, is going to be the loudest response. The very people who doubted you will watch you soar. The ones who walked away will see you shining brighter than they ever imagined. The ones who told you no will hear your name in places they never thought possible. And the ones who thought they were better, smarter, more capable, they'll watch as you surpass them in ways they never saw coming. This isn't just about success. It's about showing the world what happens when you keep pushing, even when the world tells you to stop. You aren't just going to rise. You are going to rise in a way that changes the game forever. Now, I know you've been waiting for a sign. You've been questioning when the breakthrough would finally come. You've been wondering if all your hard work, your sacrifices, your late nights, your tears, were they in vain? Let me tell you something. No, they were not. Every step you took, even the smallest one, has brought you closer to this moment. The breakthrough is not coming, chosen one. It is already here. The universe has already aligned the pieces for your success. The doors that were closed before are swinging wide open. Opportunities that once seemed like a distant dream are now within your reach. You've been prepared for this moment longer than you realize. And you are the one who will step into it with the power of everything you've been through. You will begin to see things that seemed impossible come to life right in front of your eyes. Expect miracles. Expect doors that were once shut to swing wide open. Expect the life you've been dreaming of to finally become your reality. Let me be clear about something. You were not made for a life of scarcity. You were not born to survive. You were born to thrive. The idea that struggle, lack, and limitation define your path, that's a lie. It's a false narrative that was handed to you. And today, that narrative ends. Too many people are living their lives trapped in a cycle of just enough money, just enough happiness, just enough success. But you are stepping into a season of overflow. You've been given the power to break free from that scarcity mindset. The walls that kept you boxing are falling away. Your abundance isn't just a dream. It is your destiny. There's a person who, for years, struggled to make ends meet. They worked hard, but the paychecks never seemed to stretch far enough. But one day, they made a decision. They decided to stop seeing themselves as limited. They decided to shift their mindset from barely enough to abundant. And overnight, everything changed. Opportunities began appearing where there once were none. Money started flowing into their life from unexpected places. And what was once a struggle became an endless stream of success. That person was you. And today marks the beginning of a new reality. The days of scarcity are over. The most important thing you can do right now is change the way you think. The thoughts you entertain are the seeds that create your reality. If you continue thinking in limitations, you will remain in limitation. If you choose to believe that abundance is your birthright, that success is already yours to claim, that is what you will create. You are the architect of your future. You are the creator of your success. If you want to live a life of richness, of success, of fulfillment, then you must think richly. Remove thoughts of lack. When a thought of scarcity enters your mind, push it out immediately. Replace it with thoughts of abundance, of wealth, of limitless opportunities. Speak success over your life daily. What you say out loud has the power to shape your reality. Speak life. Speak power. Speak the life you want to live into existence. Take bold action toward your goals. Success comes from action, not just thoughts. It's time to get out there and make things happen. Opportunities are already flowing toward you. Doors are opening. Favor is finding you. The world is shifting, and it's shifting in your favor. What will you do with this moment? Will you hesitate? Or will you step boldly into the life that's waiting for you? Your breakthrough has already started. The universe is moving in your favor, and it is time to claim what is yours. It's time to eliminate doubt and fear from your life. The only thing that can stop you now is the belief that you're not worthy or that you're not ready. But the truth is, you were made for this. You have everything you need right now to step into your greatness. Fear is just a thought. Doubt is just a feeling. And the moment you choose to let go of those feelings, nothing can stand in your way. Think about it. Why are you different? Why do you see things differently from others? Why do you dream bigger, think broader, and yearn for more? It's because you were never meant for an ordinary life. From the moment you took your first breath, the universe aligned to make sure you were destined for greatness. Some people settle. Some people play it safe. But not you. You've always known you were meant for more. There's a story of a dreamer. A person who had a vision of something greater. The world didn't understand them. They were laughed at, ridiculed. People told them they were wasting their time. But this person kept going. They didn't let anyone stop them. And in the end, their vision changed the world. That dreamer? That's you, chosen one. You may have been doubted. You may have been overlooked. But now, the world will see you rise. You were born to stand out, to break barriers, to achieve what others thought was impossible. There is a story of a warrior, a young man training in solitude. He fights every day, but he loses more than he wins. He doubts himself. He wonders if he will ever be strong enough. The battle scars on his body make him question his path. But what he doesn't know is that each battle, each fall, each wound was making him unbreakable. Until one day his moment arrives. He steps onto the battlefield, not as the weak fighter he once was, but as a warrior who cannot be defeated. Chosen one, you are that warrior. You have been in the fire, and now it's time to shine. Your moment isn't coming, it's already here. Have you felt it? That shift in the air? That deep, unshakable feeling that something is different? You can't explain it, but you know. You sense things changing. The things that used to excite you now feel small. People who were once close to you have faded away. Situations that used to frustrate you no longer affect you. And deep within, there's a whisper. Something is coming. This isn't a coincidence. This is the sign you've been waiting for. The path is clearing. The weight that once held you down is lifting. And those who were never meant for your future, they're disappearing. When the universe is about to elevate you, certain things start to shift. People who drained your energy will fade away. The ones who only called when they needed something, they're gone. The ones who never supported you, they will remove themselves. Old habits, old environments, old cycles, they start to feel uncomfortable. You'll wake up one day and realize you no longer fit in the places you used to belong. Opportunities that once seemed impossible suddenly start showing up. You'll notice doors opening where there were only walls before. A deep inner knowing takes over. Something inside you will whisper, "Get ready. The wait is over." Chosen one, the shift is happening. The universe is aligning. And this time, you will not be stopped. Let's talk about the past. Because if you're really going to step into this new season, there's something you need to understand. Your struggles? They were never a punishment. They were a setup. A test to see if you would keep going when everything told you to stop. Think about it. Why do the strongest survive? Why do the most successful people always have a story of hardship before they rise? Because struggle breeds strength. Pressure creates diamonds. And what you went through was not meant to break you. It was meant to build you. But now it's time to let go. You can't carry the weight of your past into your future. You can't bring your doubts, your fears, your past failures into this new chapter. You can't hold on to the pain and expect to walk freely into the life that's waiting for you. Think of an airplane. It cannot take off if it is carrying unnecessary weight. If it tries, it will stay grounded. It will never rise. And you were meant to rise. So release it. Let go of the disappointments, the what-ifs, the regrets, the pain. They serve their purpose, but they do not belong where you are going. The universe is moving in your favor. Your patience is about to be rewarded. The weight you carried, it's being lifted. The doors that were closed, they're about to swing open. The opportunities you thought were lost, they're coming back bigger and better than before. Can you feel it? The energy shifting, the path clearing? The breakthrough is here. And this time, nothing can stop you. For too long, you have felt something inside you, a knowing that you were different, that you were meant for something greater. While others were content with mediocrity, you saw beyond the ordinary. You felt things more deeply. You dreamed bigger. And yet, the world tried to convince you that you were asking for too much. They called you unrealistic. They told you to lower your expectations. They tried to make you believe that playing small was the only way to survive. But listen carefully. That feeling inside you was never a mistake. It was your calling. It was your proof that you were never meant to live a life of limitation. The truth is, most people never step into their greatness. Not because they lack ability, but because they lack belief. They silence the voice inside them that whispers, "You were meant for more." They let doubt win. They let fear dictate their choices. They convince themselves that success is reserved for other people. But you refuse to silence that voice. No matter how many times life knocked you down, you found a way to rise. You may have lost battles, but you never lost the war. And now, the world is about to witness the power that has always been inside you. Think of every person who doubted you, every whisper behind your back, every moment when someone told you that you wouldn't make it. They laughed at your dreams. They dismissed your vision. They thought you were aiming too high. And for a while, maybe that hurt. Maybe their words made you second-guess yourself. But here's what they didn't know. You were never waiting for their approval. You were never looking for their validation. You were building something greater. And now, they will have no choice but to watch. The ones who walked away, they will see you shining. The ones who doubted you, they will hear your name everywhere. The ones who overlooked you, they will realize they missed out on something extraordinary. Your success won't just be personal. It will be a statement, a message, a living proof that the impossible is possible. And when they see what you have become, they will have no words, because success is the loudest response. Maybe you're wondering, is this really happening? Is this my moment? And if you are, let me tell you this, the signs have been there all along. Most people don't recognize the breakthrough while it's happening, because it doesn't come with fireworks. It doesn't announce itself with a loud entrance. It arrives quietly, subtly. It comes as a shift in your energy, a change in your perspective, an unshakable knowing that something is different. Have you felt it? You no longer fit in the spaces you used to. The environments that once felt comfortable now feel suffocating. You crave more, and nothing seems to satisfy that hunger. The people who were once close to you are disappearing, not because you pushed them away, but because they cannot go where you are going. Some relationships were only meant for a season, and that season is over. You're outgrowing old patterns. Things that once drained you no longer have power over you. You feel a restlessness, as if something is pushing you forward, even though you don't know exactly where you're going. If you have been feeling these shifts, hear me now. Your moment has arrived. You don't have to chase it. You don't have to beg for it. The doors that were once locked are about to swing wide open. The opportunities that felt impossible are already on their way. The path is clearing. And this time, nothing will stand in your way. The world has been waiting to see your power. But the truth is, you were the only one who needed to see it first. Now you do. And nothing will ever be the same again. For too long, you have been trapped in survival mode, watching the clock, counting every dollar, living just to make it to the next month. But listen carefully. You were not meant for a life of lack. Scarcity was never your destiny. Struggle was never supposed to be your story. The belief that you have to just get by, that success is for other people but not for you, that belief is a lie. And today, that lie ends. Scarcity does not come from your circumstances. It is not dictated by the economy. It is not written in your fate. Scarcity begins in the mind. It is a program, a script that was handed to you before you even knew how to speak. And without realizing it, you've been playing that script over and over again. Think about it. How many times have you heard phrases like, "Money doesn't grow on trees. Success is only for the lucky ones. We can't afford that. People like us don't get rich." Every time you heard those words, a seed was planted. A belief took root. And before you knew it, you started living according to those beliefs, making decisions from a place of limitation instead of possibility. But here's the truth. Those beliefs are not yours to carry. You have the power to rewrite the script, to delete the old program, to install a new mindset, one that attracts success instead of repelling it. Think of the person who grew up surrounded by these same limiting beliefs. They were told that success was out of reach, that money was hard to come by, that struggle was inevitable. And for years, they accepted it. Until one day, something shifted. They decided to challenge everything they had been taught. They studied wealth, they learned new habits, they changed their thoughts, and over time, everything changed. Their financial struggles turned into abundance. Their mindset became unshakable, and they never lived in scarcity again. That transformation? It is possible for you. In fact, it's already happening. Your days of barely getting by? Over. Your time of just surviving? Done. From this moment forward, you step into a season where you do not just survive, you thrive. If you want a life of richness, you must think richly. Before wealth ever reaches your hands, it has to first enter your mind. You cannot live in abundance while thinking in limitation. You cannot attract success while speaking failure. You cannot step into greatness while holding on to beliefs that keep you small. So, what do? You remove the thoughts of lack. You eliminate the words of scarcity, and you replace them with power. Every time a limiting belief enters your mind, replace it immediately. Instead of saying, "I can't afford this," say, "How can I create the resources to make this possible?" Instead of saying, "Success is for other people," say, "Success is for me." Your words are seeds. Every time you say, "I'm not good enough," you are planting failure. Every time you say, "I am stepping into limitless success," you are planting victory. Speak abundance. Declare prosperity. Say it out loud. Every single day, I am stepping into a life of limitless wealth. Everything I touch turns to gold. The universe responds to movement. You cannot sit still and expect success to find you. Take risks. Make decisions. Step forward with confidence. Opportunities do not wait for the hesitant. They come to those who are bold enough to claim them. And your moment is now. You've waited. You've prepared. And now, it's time. This isn't a future promise. This isn't a distant dream. Your breakthrough isn't coming. It's already here. The universe has already set things in motion. The doors are opening. The opportunities are appearing. The resources, the connections, the wealth, it's all aligning in your favor. So expect miracles. Expect increase. Expect unstoppable momentum. Because from this moment on, success is not just a possibility. It is yours. The only question left is, are you ready to receive it? Fear is the only thing standing between you and everything you've ever wanted. Doubt is the only chain keeping you from the life that is waiting for you. And if you don't let them go now, they will rob you of everything you deserve. How many times have you talked yourself out of opportunities? How many times have you let self-doubt creep in and convince you that you weren't good enough? How many times have you stood at the edge of something great, only to step back because fear whispered, "What if you fail?" But here's the truth, fear lies. It will make you believe you're not ready when you are. It will make you feel unworthy when you were born for this. It will keep you small when you were meant to be unstoppable. Look around. Everything you see was once just an idea. Every success story started with a person who had no guarantee it would work. The difference between them and everyone else? They moved forward anyway. Now is the time to trust, to step into the unknown with full confidence. Because what's ahead of you, it is bigger than anything you've ever seen. And if you let fear hold you back now, you will never forgive yourself. You have two choices: stay where you are or walk boldly into your future. The choice is yours. But know this, only one of those choices leads to the life you were meant to live. You say you're ready for success. You say you're ready for abundance. You say you're ready for the breakthrough. But here's the real question. Are your actions aligned with your words? Because life doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you're prepared for. You can't ask for greatness while surrounding yourself with people who make you feel small. You can't expect success while filling your mind with negativity and self-doubt. You can't step into abundance while making decisions from a place of lack and fear. So what do? You start moving like the person you want to become. Surround yourself with people who inspire and push you. Stop wasting energy on people who drain you. If they are not adding value to your life, they are taking from it. Speak only words of success and power. Your words are seeds. Every time you say, "I'm not good enough," you are planting failure. Every time you say, "I will succeed," you are planting victory. Choose your words wisely. Take action daily toward your goals. It doesn't matter how small the step is. What matters is that you move. Success is built in the daily habits, not in the big moments. Opportunities are coming. Doors are about to open. But the real question is, will you be ready to walk through them? There is no more time to waste. It's time to move. Not everyone is meant to go where you are going, and not everyone deserves access to you. Listen to me. Your energy is your greatest currency. Who you give it to, what you invested in, and where you allow it to be spent will determine everything about your future. Some people will try to keep you stuck. Some will try to plant doubt in your mind. Some will pretend to support you while secretly hoping you fail. And the most dangerous ones? They won't even do it on purpose. But their energy, their mindset, their vibration, it will pull you down. So protect yourself. Choose wisely. Pay attention to how people make you feel. Do they drain you? Do they inspire you? The answer will tell you whether they belong in your life. Be careful who you share your dreams with. Not everyone needs to know your plans. Some will celebrate you. Others will quietly hope you fail. Keep your vision sacred. Set boundaries without guilt. Saying no to what drains you is saying yes to your future. You do not owe your time or energy to anyone who doesn't respect it. Your energy is powerful. Your presence is valuable. And in this new season, you must guard them both with everything you have. Because the moment you protect your energy, you step into a life where nothing can stop you. Listen carefully. The moment you've been waiting for, the moment you've been preparing for, it's here. For too long, you've stood at the edge, watching, waiting, hoping. You've spent years putting in the work, building yourself, breaking yourself down, only to rise again. And now, the doors that once seemed impossible to open are wide open. This isn't just another day. This isn't just another chapter. This is the moment where everything changes. You didn't come this far just to stop now. You didn't endure the pain, the struggle, the setbacks just to hesitate when victory is right in front of you. No, you came this far to break through, to step into the life that was always meant for you. Do you feel it? The shift? The energy? The power? It's not a dream. It's not a fantasy. It's real, and it's yours. There is no more time for fear, no more space for hesitation, no more room for doubt, because the path ahead is clear, and you are the only one who can walk it. So stand tall, lift your head, walk boldly, speak with confidence, move with purpose. You have nothing left to prove, only greatness left to claim. This is your chapter, and this time, you write the story on your terms. For so long you waited, you searched for answers, you questioned whether it would ever happen. And now, the answer is right in front of you. The wait is over. The breakthrough is here, and nothing can stop you now. No more looking back, no more second-guessing, no more playing small. This is the moment where you step into your power, where you leave behind the old version of yourself and become everything you were always meant to be. Say this out loud. Declare it. Own it. Feel it deep within your soul. I am ready for my breakthrough. I am walking boldly into my success. I am stepping into my highest potential. I am unstoppable. This is my time, and I will not waste it. The universe is moving in your favor. The pieces are aligning. The doors are open, and the only thing left is for you to walk through them. Go. The world is waiting for you. You may have thought that your struggles were meant to break you, but what you didn't see was how they were actually shaping you. Every hardship you faced, every tear you shed, and every time you wanted to quit, it all had a purpose. Life wasn't punishing you. It was preparing you for something far greater than you ever imagined. You might have felt like you were stuck, like progress was slow, or like you were invisible to the world around you. But now, the wait is over, and the world is about to see the true strength that has been building within you all along. Just think about it. Every battle you fought, every obstacle you overcame, was an essential part of your journey. The warrior you are today was not forged in moments of ease, but in the hard moments, in the times when you had to dig deep and keep going even when you had every reason to stop. Each of those battles, even the ones where you felt defeated, was shaping you into the person you were always meant to be. You were being refined in the fire, becoming sharper, stronger, and more prepared for what's to come. And now, that preparation is complete. The moment of your breakthrough is not just on the horizon, it's already here. If you've been feeling something different, a shift in your energy, a deeper knowing that things are changing, it's because they are. The universe has been aligning itself to open up doors for you, to release the opportunities that once seemed impossible. You might not have understood why certain things started to fall away, why relationships, situations, or environments that once felt comfortable no longer serve you. But that's because you are being elevated. The weight you once carried is starting to lift, and the path that was once blocked is now clearing. The old season of struggle is ending, and the new season of greatness is here. You're starting to see the signs, aren't you? People who once drained your energy are fading out of your life. Relationships that no longer support your growth are disappearing, not because you've made them go, but because you're moving to a new level, and not everyone can come with you. Old habits, old ways of thinking, and old patterns that once seemed normal are starting to feel uncomfortable. You may be waking up in the morning with a strange sense of restlessness, knowing that something bigger is coming, but not entirely sure what. Let me tell you, this is the universe making space for your rise. You've been prepared for this moment, and now that moment is unfolding before you. You are stepping into a season where abundance, success, and fulfillment are no longer distant dreams. They are your new reality. The truth is, the struggles you faced weren't meant to defeat you. They were meant to teach you. You've been in the fire, and like gold that's purified in heat, you've come out stronger, sharper, and ready for what's ahead. The setbacks you faced were not failures, but setups for something far greater. The doors that were closed, the opportunities that slipped through your fingers, none of that was in vain. You were being prepared for the breakthrough that's now unfolding. You can no longer afford to hold on to the weight of past struggles, past mistakes, or past fears. It's time to release them. Let go of the doubt that has held you back, the regrets that have kept you anchored in the past. You can't carry this old baggage into the new season of success and abundance that's waiting for you. The airplane can't take off with too much weight, and neither can you. It's time to lift off, to release everything that no longer serves you, and to step boldly into the future that's waiting. Now, the universe is about to reward you for your patience, your resilience, and your unwavering belief. The path ahead is clear, and you are about to step into a world where the doors that once seemed locked will swing wide open. Opportunities are beginning to unfold in front of you. The things you've waited for are already on their way. You have done the work, you have endured the struggle, and now the moment of abundance, success, and unlimited potential is finally arriving. You don't have to wonder anymore. The breakthrough isn't just a possibility, it is a certainty. But with all of this opportunity in front of you, there's one thing you must do: change the way you think. The mindset you hold is the key that unlocks the doors to your new life. If you continue to see the world through the lens of scarcity, limitation, or fear, that's exactly what you will attract. But if you choose to see abundance in every corner, if you embrace the belief that success is already yours to claim, then you will begin to manifest that reality. The universe doesn't work in small increments. It responds to bold, unshakable belief. It rewards those who believe in their own power, those who speak success into their lives, and those who take decisive action to turn their dreams into reality. Every step you take now is crucial. You are no longer moving through life with hesitation or doubt. The moment you decide to step fully into your power, to believe that you are deserving of all the greatness that is coming your way, the floodgates will open. Opportunities that once seemed out of reach will now seem small in comparison to what is coming next. The energy you put out into the world will come back to you tenfold. This is your time to rise, to shine, and to embrace the abundance that has always been meant for you. If you can let go of fear, let go of doubt, and step boldly into the unknown with the confidence that you are destined for greatness, you will find that there is nothing that can stop you now. The only thing that can hold you back is your own limiting beliefs. Fear will always try to creep in when you're about to take the next big step, but this time, you are stronger. This time, you have the wisdom, the experience, and the confidence to move through fear and claim what is rightfully yours. Now, as you step into this next chapter, be mindful of the energy around you. Not everyone can go where you're headed. Not everyone deserves access to you. You are stepping into a new level of success, and not everyone will be able to match that energy. Be cautious about who you let into your circle, who you share your dreams with, and who you give your time and energy to. Protect your space, your peace, and your vision. Your energy is sacred, and as you move forward, make sure you are surrounding yourself with those who support your highest good. This is the moment you've been waiting for. The path is clear, the doors are open, and the opportunities are rushing toward you. Your future is now. The universe has been working in your favor all along, and now, it's your turn to claim what is yours. This is your season. Walk in it. Own it. Nothing can stop you now. The wait is over. The breakthrough is here. Your time has come. No more hesitation. No more fear. Step forward with confidence. The doors are open. The path is clear. And the life you've been waiting for is already unfolding. Walk boldly. Speak powerfully. Move with purpose. This is not the end of your journey. This is the beginning of something extraordinary. From this moment forward, nothing will stand in your way. The world is waiting for you. Now, go and claim what's yours.